Hello and welcome again to another video, and in today's video we are testing out a newly buffed Pokemon which is Goodra and a hidden buffed Pokemon which is Mantine. Why Mantine is so good? Because Whiscash is still OP, and Ilib is still everywhere, Gligar is still decent, and this Pokemon is the only Pokemon that can deal with all of them. It has a neutral play against basically all of the meta except the Charjabug. So we have Charjabug here. I think I'm going to replace it with Whiscash for a couple sets, and then I will be bringing back the Charjabug. So if you are looking for the Goodra teams, in this video we have a bunch. We have, I think, 3 of them we tested out, and we will be showing you like which one's the best. So in the first battle, okay, I think I might do like a Goodra deep dive video into the IV, which one you should be running. So if you are interested in such a thing, please leave a comment section in the below, so I know like how many people are interested, because there is like a Dragon Breath breakpoint into Licky. There is other Dragon Breath breakpoints which help Goodra to win some specific matchups. As an example, you could beat Licky in the 1, where like my IV doesn't do that. Same for Ultra League, there is like many breakpoints, which is interesting because Goodra, if it ever gets a community day, it will be like the best dragon in the entire PvP. Because right now I tested it out, it felt so nice until some specific matchups where I felt I need a stab charge move. And in this matchup here, opponent swapped into Dugong, which is kind of tricky because at this point, like, my answers to Dugong are no longer healthy. So what I need to do is I need the opponent to dump their energy at one point, and opponent is still going for the full farm down. Here I went for the Scald. They technically do almost the same amount of damage, but I kind of went for the debuff, and we get the debuff. And oh my, I think I should have just blind through the charge move. I need to kill this thing, and I'm not gonna do that because, as we can see, they swapped out with a move, and Goodra can't technically beat this thing 1-to-1 because let's say if I shield the AQ, I can, but I can't shield because the Dugong in the back has a move. So my only play is insta throwing and CMPing them, I think. What's the play here? Okay, they bring in the... I think I should have just farmed all the way down, but it doesn't matter because they have a move. So all I get to throw is just one charge move here, as you can see. And if I threw the charge move, maybe... They do have, though, like, yeah, it didn't matter because they ended up having the matchup. So I needed the Umbreon to take me out and then wing attack them down. That was probably the only way, and it's not doable. Mantine into Azu. Azu should win this matchup, I think. I'm not sure actually, because Mantine is dealing neutral damage while Azu is doing neutral charge move damage, but the bubble is resisted. So as always, again, I don't like to sack my lead, so I'm always going to swap out at one point. So I'm gonna tank this move, I think, because they are almost in Mud Shot plus Mud Bomb health range. And opponent swapped into an Umbreon, so I'm just going to go straight to Scald here, fishing for the debuff, also doing some damage, and we get the debuff. So that this matchup moved from being neutral into being like dominated by Whiscash. We're going for another Scald. I think here you're supposed to do 2 Scalds, 2 Mud Bombs. Okay, so the third Scald, well, you're gonna end up wasting some energy because you just kill with 2 Mud Bombs. Here we missed some bubbles because I was since I was spamming the other one, the Scald, I thought like, okay, I'm gonna do water animation. And yeah, so if you play Umbreon, 2 Scalds, 2 Mud Bombs. Okay, don't do 3 Scalds. And now they brought in the Koffigrigus. So in this match, I'm just going to fish for the debuff or just to throw my move and then swap and throw my energy here, because all I care about now is just getting the shields down. Once I get the shields down, Goodra should be good enough to finish the game. They tried to catch, and yeah, it didn't end up well for me because the catch was actually good. So now in this matchup here, I'm gonna no shield one. Hopefully we no shield the Dark Pulse. Okay, it was a Psychic. So now we can just shield, because they need 2 Psychics. That's why you need Shadow Ball on this thing. Well, technically they are going for the Psychic, fishing for the Psychic debuff. And that was a good game. Now moving into the next one, we have Mantine into Azumarill again. So this matchup takes around like 2.5 hours. It depends on how fast your mobile phone is. If it's a new phone, it can take like less than two hours. Now people be like, some serious comment be like, yeah, I said when I play this matchup, it takes 2 minutes only. What do you mean by 3 hours? Okay. So gonna throw this, tank the next one, and then go to Whiscash. So now we're about to swap. I think there is an argument to swapping Goodra as well, but that's very aggressive play. We don't technically need a very aggressive play. And they brought the A9, so I'm actually going to bait. Like, believe it or not, I'm going to bait here. Why? Because they will shield the first, like Charmers always shield the first one from Whiscash. So our play is basically bait. And now I'm going for the Skull, so I don't need to shield this. Now I'm gonna make them think that I'm no longer weak to this. I shielded just because they shielded. Okay, and they did shield. Now just going straight Mud Bomb because we outpaced by 1. And remember that the Mantine has a move, and this is the reason we don't sack the lead. See guys, we saved the lead with 1 move, and now we get to use that move. So no matter what they do, this game should be a GG, unless they have like a Wigglytuff in the back or something. I'm sure I even beat a Skarmory at this point. And guess what? It's Turtonator. Turtonator is not as good of a dragon as a Goodra, because Goodra here is the meta. By the way, Turtonator is literally 1 charge move away from being OP. If they give it to Dragon Claw or any dragon move that is cheap, like 35, 40, 45, it will be OP, like literally OP. Mantine into Pelipper. This is a matchup where Mantine is the superior flyer, because for them to do damage, they need to Hurricane. I can just spam Aerial Ace. And if I shield a Hurricane, it's a dead game for them. But since they shielded, I can risk shielding because, you know, they shielded an Aerial Ace. I'm going to throw this. I can spam my move in 5. They need, I think, 8 and 7 for them to get to Hurricane. So, all we need to do is spam these Aerial Aces. I'm going to shield again because they double shielded, and now I'm going to aggressively Mud Shot down. Oh, I kind of regret that instantly. That was a bad play. See guys, we judge ourselves here because this channel is all about educational content. So if you are looking to improve at the game, this is the channel for you, because here we are trying our best to call the mistakes we do and tell you how to play specific matchups. So if I do it wrong, I'm gonna tell you this is wrong, this is how you're supposed to do it. If I'm doing correctly, I'm going to tell you this is correct, this is how it's supposed to do it. Now you're just going to go to and just to spam the Aqua Tail because I get it before they get to the next Blizzard. So I'm just going to swap out and they need to basically throw 2 moves here. And I can get to my Ice Beam and win this game. That's why Mantine is the best flyer in the current meta. Hunter. So the play around Hunter, I don't think there is anything you can screw up this game, because no matter how they play it, he should win. Because you can tank a move from them. They always bait because they cannot afford nuking. I mean, even if they Shadow Ball, you still get to a second move. That's how dominant this matchup is. And we still live this, so I'm gonna no shield and then throw. So remember that the opponent no shielded once. So we won that the 0-1. Opponent brought in the Charger Boss. We're just going to go to Whiscash and hard counter this. Opponent so far is double weak to Whiscash. I don't think that's legal. You cannot be double weak to Whiscash in the Great League. Whiscash is one of the best 3 Pokemons in the entire Great League meta. Any meta where Whiscash is allowed, Whiscash is a top 3 Pokemons. That's illegal, basically. Here I decided to shield because if they are staying in, that means they are weak to this, right? And now we're just going to Mud Bomb this, and I think they live with 1 HP, so prepare for a swap and snipe. I thought that's gonna KO. How that didn't KO? And they have the Gligar, so they are technically triple weak to Whiscash, and that's illegal. So we have to punish them. Remember, they are running an illegal team. We must be the police here. Okay. What do we do now? Just Dragon Breath them all the way down and take the game home. Okay. And that was, I think I went 5-0, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, and 2-3. So technically 1 negative set. And 3. And so we went to 20 and 5. 20 or like, no. I think, no, like 18, 18-7, 18-7 with this team. So how do we play the Gligar? I don't shield at all, to be honest. And here, so if you bait once and they shield it, just don't bait the second time, because this is too greedy, okay? If you want to nuke, if you don't want to nuke the second, you already grabbed the shield, so you can't get a better move than that. But hey, it's a Gligar, it's an annoying matchup. I understand if you just want to go straight aerial ace. Remember that it's not a wrong play if they shield. It's wrong play if they don't shield your bait. Opponent here brought in the Feraligatr. They are rocking Ice Beam. And now just going to throw straight Power Whip. No need to bluff anything. They don't have a shield. They can't. Goodra killing 2 Pokemon so far. And now Goodra sweeping an entire team. Look at that. Goodra literally sweeping an entire team. Teams, not just team, because there was like 2 or 3 games where Goodra 1v3'd. Okay, this is an annoying matchup. I hate it. But remember, Cresselia is annoying. So it doesn't matter. Just throw your charge moves, be patient, prepare a cup of tea, I don't know, get a snack while playing this matchup against Cress. Because no matter what they do, you always outpace. 2 moves can't kill you, 2 moves they can't kill them. So, you know, like, just take your time. Sometimes you don't have to finish fast. And here we live the Grass Knot, and now all we need to do is throw these aerial aces, triple aerial ace, and now I think I'm just gonna... Okay, they shielded, which is kind of good for me, because now I'm going to Goodra that thing all the way down. Okay, Goodra, I choose you. Okay, shield once, farm all the way down. Goodra with the hectic jump. Goodra is the only one that jumps in the battle. Look at that. It jumps to the center. See? Now, they do have a Lantern. Lantern is not an answer to the Goodra, my friend. It's illegal to be weak to Goodra, okay? And since they no shield, I'm like, let me swap out. They have a Vigoroth in the back, so we're just gonna spam Scalds here. Give me the debuff. Okay, there is no debuff. What the heck? Body Slam. Mud Mom. This is not bad. So all we need to do is just throw these charge moves and now scald them for the BM. Just for you guys who are watching this, we're just gonna scald the Lantern as a BM, so you guys can follow this channel by subscribing for free on the YouTube channel. If you want to become a member to the channel, that is something also we appreciate, because members on this channel like get to see the videos first, because I post like on Monday. By Monday I post 3 videos or 4 videos for the entire week. So if you are a member, you can access all of these videos by Monday. If you're not a member, you have to wait until they are live. So that's like one of the perks for the members now. Mantine into Vigoroth. It's a very annoying matchup, just like every other Vigoroth game. So we shielded the Rock Slide. I don't care to shield the second one, but remember that they did shield, okay? So I can just chip them now. And once a Pokemon is low enough, I can just swap to Goodra and Dragon Breath them all the way down. They brought in a Medi. This is kind of annoying. I was trying to see whether they can throw in 6, so no, they did. So we're just going to shield the Ice Punch. We do 1 Dragon Breath and throw for the good timing. And now... just gonna throw the next one as soon as possible, because I want to get my damage as soon as possible, and I don't want to get Ice Punch, because the Ice Punch is supposed to knock out. Hello? Okay, it doesn't. Just kinda bad. Now we're going to go Whiscash. Opponent swapped into Air Slash Skarmory. I prefer if they have Steel Wing, because Air Slash is neutral, right? So all I need is to do 4 and then throw a Scald, and then a Mud Bump should take care of them. So we're gonna do 4, throw, Mud Bump. This bump, Mud Bump. What am I saying, dude? Okay, this Mud Bump is going to take out this thing, and Whiscash taking another game home. Is this the last battle? No, we have 1 more for you guys. Usually we have 10. I think we have 11 this time. Mantine into Dragonair. This is a matchup where Mantine wins but there is the best play to play it as a Dragonair. Call the bait. Literally, call the bait. Don't shield the move, just like my opponent did here. Yeah, don't shield. That's how you're supposed to play it. Because I shielded, they left the matchup with a shield advantage, so now they are in a good situation. They have a Lantern in the back, so since we have 2 hard answers to the thing, oh my, they brought in the Feraligatr, so we used the Feraligatr yesterday, and it was an amazing of a Pokemon. It's probably my favorite buffed Pokemon. The Shadow Feraligatr. Points landing the non-Shadow. The non-Shadow actually wins more matchups. It's probably the only Shadow that wins more matchups than the Shadow. But the Shadow is always nicer to use whenever you need fast move pressure. Now just go Mantine, I think. Because Mantine is going to be switched, like, we don't want to have it switch locked into the other one. And now, this is a dead game for them. There is no way they can kill this Goodra. This Goodra is about to Power Whip the Lantern and take care of the Alligator in the back and win this game. So, we're just gonna... Do we shield? Let's shield. Okay, just for you guys, we're shielding here. And, of course, I'm getting to a move on last second for no reason. The Ice Beam. One wing attack. Bye-bye for Alligator. I'm not gonna say see you later, blah blah blah. I time out people. If they say that in my stream, I time them out, okay? Don't say like this stuff. Kinda annoying. Okay, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and hopefully you guys like the content. If you like the content, make sure to like the video. If you have any question about these teams, leave it in the comment section below, and I will be glad to answer all of your concerns. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.